deal with airplane peanuts.
Today we're finally answering the question, who is the best podcast guest of all time? Now, before you're like, oh, that's so subjective. Oh, how could you say that? Whatever. These are not my opinions. I'm not reading comments here. We're using cold, hard science and math to figure this out. Now, to make this fair, we're only going to look at comedians who, let's say, are more popular as guests on shows than for their own show, and they all have to have appeared on the same podcast before. So those comedians are going to be Mark Norman, Andrew Schulz, Distefano, Chris D'Elia, and Bryan Callen. So we're taking those 5 comics and looking at their appearances on 3 top-tier comedy podcasts, being This Past Weekend with Theo, Tigerbelly with Bobby Lee, and Whiskey Ginger with Andrew Santino. Their scores will be calculated by the amount of views each episode got, divided by the total amount of subscribers that podcast has. So for example, Tigerbelly has 665,000 subs, right? And then let's say Mark Norman's episode got 1 million views. We'd take that 1 million divided by the 665,000 and you get a score of 1.5. The winner is whoever has the highest combined score after all 3 podcasts. It's pretty simple. If it doesn't make sense now, I promise it will once we get more into the video. If you're like, oh, I just want to see compilations, this makes no sense, this is stupid, whatever, bro. Come back Monday. We're posting Theo, Try Not to Laugh. But for everyone who really loves comedy and who's really interested in podcasting, I guarantee you'll love this video too. So let's just get right into it, starting off with This Past Weekend. And let myself unwind. Shine that light on me. I'll sit and tell you my stories. This Past Weekend has 945,000 subscribers. We're going to start off with Mark Norman, whose most viewed episode came 2 years ago. It had 1.1 million views, which brings us to a score of 1.164.
There's Nick. Big Nick's a creeper.
Well, he's a premature baby, dude, so he's making up for lost time.
Oh, are you
man.
A preemie? Oh, yeah. Well, you came out good.
That's what I'm saying, man. Why? A lot of these guys going 36, and Nick got out early, bro. Nick is a hard worker.
Oh, yeah. I was like a C-section.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I came out through the fucking roof.
Oh, wow.
Or I guess maybe the moon roof or something. I didn't come out through the door. I
could see that. I could see you being like, I don't know, you know, is this the best thoroughfare?
Right.
Let me see what else is going on
and
here.
You've all touched your mom's vag. I haven't touched, well, maybe you've touched my mom's. She's a big slut.
Andrew Schulz has also been on the show twice, first in episode 180 and the most viewed episode of 331. That episode had 1.2 million views, giving Andrew Schulz a This Past Weekend score of 1.269.
I'm tan, bro.
Yeah.
I look better tan, bro.
Oh, you do?
Yo, I think I look better tan.
Well, you come in a lot more, and I'll be honest with you, bro. Yeah. You come in a lot more, I think, Mexican, bro, or fucking beach Slavic, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like beach Croatian.
Beach Slavic.
Dude, I'm saying, bro, they're fucking Slavs, bro. They're about
Yo, them Slavs are wild,
dude,
bro.
they are.
Because they're white?
Yeah.
But they're not.
Oh, they're not.
Right?
They're not, dude.
They're
you
not.
crack them open, dude. There's a couple brothers in there.
There's a couple.
You know what I'm saying?
Distefano's best episode was a year ago, episode 265. He racked in 631,000 views for a total This Past Weekend score of 0.667.
My feet are disgusting. They grow over each other.
I could easily see that.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, you look like somebody who would have webbed feet almost.
I don't have webbed feet, but I believe I was born with broken feet, and they never fixed it.
Yeah, sure.
My feet are broken.
Take care of yourself, dude, okay? That's what I'm saying. You look like a guy that definitely was in the band, in the school band, even though he wasn't really in it.
Yeah, like I was just there.
You look like you were on like the marching thing with the flag.
Yeah. Dude, you look like my third grade gym teacher, Mrs. Klein.
Oh, yeah.
She was like this lesbian we used to call her Liu Kang. You kind of look like Liu Kang from Street Fighter if he was a white dude and had money.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Bryan Callen first appeared on episode 183, but his most viewed episode by far was 325, which had 1 million views, giving Bryan Callen a score of 1.058.
Somebody said that you had 4 shoulder blades. Is that true?
No, it's not true. It just looks that way because I got muscle on top of muscle. I'm the first comedian to develop muscle on top of muscle. You understand? That's why the doctor goes, I got nothing to say.
Oh, yeah.
And he wrote on my chart, immortal. I don't know if that's good. I don't know if that's good, but he looked at my blood panel and goes, well, guess you're never going to die.
Oh, you're that hemoglobin bad boy,
That's
dude.
what it is,
I like
brother.
that.
That's what it is. That's why you could sell my plasma on the black market for as much as rhino horn goes for. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ, man.
Fuck,
and people
bro.
are getting into that.
Hell yeah, I could cut a diamond with my dick right now.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I
and we
work
can
hard.
do that.
Yeah, I stretch up and I stretch hard.
That's crazy.
Yeah, now come over and sit on my lap.
No way.
All right, whatever.
This guy's that
Fuck fucking baby.
This guy fucking obviously
I hope this is
a
being
manager at a
recorded,
Chuck E.
motherfuckers.
Cheese.
Crystalia has been on this past weekend twice, first on episode 104, then episode 204. Each time getting 1.4 million views, which not only makes him the most viewed comic out of this past weekend, but also gives him a total score of 1.485.
Dude, how many waiters at Macaroni Grill did you look like over the years whenever, whenever you went in there? Honestly.
I will tell you this straight up. I've never been to Macaroni Grill.
Oh, bro.
I know you don't believe me, but bro, I never been to Macaroni Grill.
Believe you,
I know, I get it. I wouldn't believe me. If a guy like me said, I've never been to Macaroni Grill, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. I would never trust that guy, but I've never been.
All right, that's the end of round one. Let's check the scores. We got Crystalia leading right now with 1.48. Andrew Schulz right behind him at 1.26. Mark Norman and Bryan Callen battling it out. And then Distefano bring up the rear at 0.667. Tigerbelly. 665,000 subscribers. We'll start off with Mark Norman again. He appeared once on the show about 10 months ago, episode 295. That episode had about 767,000 views on YouTube, bringing Mark Norman's whole score of 1.153.
You look like you fuck good.
No.
No?
No, I fuck like my comedy. It's stiff. It's quick. Yeah, it's not pretty. Not much of an ending. No closer. Yeah. I'm working on it.
But it's fun though still, huh?
Sex?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
It's fun. You know, I still get to, I'm still, you know, and as a 50-year-old man, almost 50, I still, when I'm doing it, in my mind, I'm like a teenager.
Yeah.
I think to myself, I can't believe I'm doing this.
I feel the same way.
Right?
And then when they wake up. But no, it's...
Schulz has been on Tigerbelly twice, episode 226 and 277. His better episode being the first, which had 1 million views, bringing his Tigerbelly score to 1.503.
You know what I'm also tired of? We're talking about food.
Jews? No, I'm sorry.
Well, you go to like, I went to a Mexican
I'm not even
restaurant.
Jewish, by the way. Most
you're not?
people assume I am.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus, look at. But anyway,
He's at 3.0.
Do we all look the same?
yeah. You know what? I also like when you're like in Texas and you're in a Mexican restaurant and they go, we only use local ingredients.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, I want guacamole. Get the avocado. Go to Vaughn's. I don't give a fuck. Right? I'm tired of local ingredients.
Why are people so proud of that? Why are they so proud of the local thing?
Supports local farmers.
Here we go.
And like,
make your farm better, and then everybody will buy it. Like, what are we doing here? Who are we joking? I don't support local headphones, right? I don't support a local cell phone. I don't support local camera. Like, why do we have to support the local farmer? Get your fucking business together. Get your fucking business together, and then what you'll do is you'll have something that everybody wants to buy.
Distefano has been on the show twice, once with Giannis Pappas and once by himself. His solo episode aired about 8 months ago, doing 697,000 views, giving him a total Tigerbelly score of 1.048.
Children who have Down syndrome, beautiful population of children to work with. One of the things with Down syndrome is, yes, bigger tongues from the chromosomal deficiency. So you're saying that you have chromosomal abnormality.
yes, big tongue.
Let me see it. Let me see it. That's a Down syndrome tongue.
Yeah. Bryan Callen's best episode was over 4 years ago, Tigerbelly 88. That episode did 702,000 views, giving Bryan Callen a Tigerbelly score of 1.05.
Baby, stop, baby.
She's sitting down.
Baby, just
Hey, don't push your girl.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Don't put your hands.
Listen.
Don't put your hands on my girl.
All right.
Hey, listen. Bro, let me ask you. Are you a superstar in Korea?
No, nobody knows me.
Really?
That's a fucking
Not at
attack on
all.
me. Are you a fucking superstar in fucking Norway or where your fucking people are from?
He's from the Philippines.
Norway?
He's from the
Norway? I'm
Philippines.
Southern Italian and Irish, motherfucker. And yes, the answer is yes. King.
I went to your house. You probably a different house. Would you still live in Venice or Santa Monica?
The mansion or the other mansion?
It was the other mansion. This is before. You know what, man?
It's pronounced Santa Monica.
That brings us to Crystalia, who has been an absolute beast on Tigerbelly. He's been on twice and did over 1 million both times. The first time being 1.2 million and the most popular time being 1.7 million. Now, Crystalia's Tigerbelly score almost skews the whole graph. It's 2.256.
Can I ask you a question, Sir Crystalia?
All right.
Why do you have bags under your eyes? Did you not sleep good last
Dude,
night?
I know. No, you know what? It's the fucking lighting probably, but also I got bags under my eyes. But they're fucking Prada, dude. They're Prada.
It is Prada, Gucci, a little Gucci.
Yeah,
too.
man.
Yeah,
I got Gucci, I got Prada.
Yeah.
I got bags, but it's all good. I'm grizzled, man. I got the fucking shit coming out. I got salt and pepper coming in. You know what I mean? I'm 38, dude. What do you want from me?
I know.
I'm fucking tall. I'm a tall drink of water. And I got bags under my eyes. It's fine.
Okay, that's 2 podcasts down, 1 more to go. Let's check the leaderboard. D'Elia's still in front. We got Schulz trailing him, and then Callen in the middle. Distefano needs to pick it up a little bit, and I expect to see a late push here from Mark Norman. Last but not least, Whiskey Ginger.
Here we pour whiskey, 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 whiskey.
You're that creature in the ginger beard.
Sturdy and ginger.
Like vampires, the ginger gene is a curse.
Gingers are beautiful.
Andrew Santino has 255,000 subscribers on YouTube. We'll start again with the Mark Norman episodes. He's been on Whiskey Ginger twice. First episode 57, and then later episode 132. That later episode had more views than the first one, racking up 340,000 total views, giving Mark Norman a total Whiskey Ginger score of 1.333, repeating forever.
What happened to your finger?
I got a cat. Scratched me.
Is this?
I really got a Maine Coon.
Why did you get a cat?
Just so I can say coon.
Andrew Schulz was on episode 35 and 114, doing very similar scores to Mark Norman. His highest viewed episode had 338,000 views, giving him a total score of 1.132.
For people that don't know, you're in the dark. Schulz is an incredible comedian, a good friend, and now he's a top dog on Netflix. Papa,
Let's go.
You were #1, dude.
We were trending #1. We didn't do #1 like globally.
Let's just say it. It was
All right,
#1.
we were #1.
We were
bro.
#1, bitch.
We were #1.
Distefano had a whole ass residency on Whiskey Ginger. He's been on the show 7 times. I can never go through all that information, but I will tell you is that episode 125 was his most viewed, with 435,000 views, giving him a total score of 1.705.
And my dad gambled on my gender when I was born. He had to pay my uncle $500.
The doctor.
The
doctor's like, it's a boy. He's like, it's a girl, 10 G's.
It's a girl.
Like,
tuck it back. Lynn, tuck it back
Put
for
it back
the picture.
in. Put it back in.
Yeah.
Now here's where things get a little bit interesting. So far it seems like D'Elia and Andrew Schulz have kind of been running away with this. But Bryan Callen on Whiskey Ginger episode 18 had 600,000 views. Now with the way this math works, views divided by total subscribers, this is going to give Bryan Callen a huge bump. His Whiskey Ginger score is actually 2.35.
I've met her, Justin Bieber. I've met a lot of famous people.
I met a lot of famous
when
people,
have you
Bryan.
met these people, dude?
First of all, I did MTV's Punk'd years ago with those people.
Oh yeah. You were the
You name it, I did it, dude. Darrell Rivas is a buddy. Okay. Do you even know who that is?
Yeah, I played with him in college.
Oh, you played college football?
I did.
Where?
What do you mean where?
Where did you play college football, Bryan?
Oklahoma.
You played at Oklahoma?
Yeah.
What position?
Before I played in Miami.
You played at Oklahoma and the U. You played at both of those schools.
Yeah, dude, I did.
What position?
Safety.
And that brings us to D'Elia. And I know what you're thinking. Wait, Jake, D'Elia's never been on Whiskey Ginger. What? What's going to happen now? We're going to sub it in with something that I kind of view as equal and also a fan favorite of this channel, I know. The Church of What's Happening Now with Joey Diaz. D'Elia appeared on episode 518 of The Church, pulling in 344,000 views, giving him a total score of 0.434.
This shit drives me nuts. I get it at shows, but like when you're shooting a special, I get a lot of these woo, and you're like, all right, I don't need this shit for it. You're stepping on my punchlines with woos. Do you know what I mean? These chicks, and they think they're liking you, which they are, but it's like, you're just gonna be on the
I used to have a girlfriend that was a wooer, and I couldn't bring it to the comedy
When
store.
people go woo, are you out of your fucking mind? What are you doing? Laugh or don't laugh. That's all I ever want. Don't laugh. You're gonna woo? What the fuck are you on a woo? You know how fucking stupid you gotta be to woo? You know how fucking stupid you gotta be to woo? You know how fucking I don't give a shit. I honestly don't give a shit if you're at a fucking Angels game. You're a fucking moron if you woo.
Well, that brings us to the final results. Distefano with 3.42. Fourth place, Mark Norman with a score of 3.65. The bronze medal to Andrew Schulz with a score of 4.092. The silver medal to Bryan Callen, 4.463. And coming in first place with a final score of 4.471, the gold medalist, the best podcast guest of all time, Ladies and gentlemen, Chris D'Elia.
Yes!
Obviously, not every comedian was looked at in this video. There's a ton of other great podcast guests. We just did kind of 5 people that this channel often features. But thanks for watching this video. Hope you liked it. Please go follow us on Instagram. We're sending everyone these free stickers. We got the Joke World logo. We got What's the Deal with Airplane Peanuts. We're featuring a new up-and-coming comedian on there every day. It'd mean a lot if you guys could go blow up that Instagram for me. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.